Alright, my name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. This video is not particularly for anybody under the age of 16 years old. Okay, 15.4. But anyway, okay, maybe 14. But if you have exceptional rage, then this video probably is for you, especially if you're the ages of 9 to 45. Alright, so, because I'm 45. And if you're 50 and up, you should probably pay attention too. I am a person who has been trained in martial arts. It is my life. It is my love. It is the only thing that keeps me breathing. Alright? I live, eat, breathe, and sleep it. And I try to follow as many laws and guidelines of martial arts as possible. Respect, discipline, honor, awareness, adaptability, availability, and always being prepared in every aspect of life for battle. This works out in many ways, and in many ways it's a double-edged sword. And this is one of the ways where it's a double-edged sword. The hardest part of being me, because as a martial artist, I have discipline, but I also have the skills to hurt people, which is not something that we promote as martial artists, but there are exceptions to every rule. So here's my exception to that rule. I do the best I can at keeping my hands to myself. I do the best I can at, no matter how much a person angers me, to push it down, evaluate the situation, and then do my damnedest to keep my hands from the fighting position to the peace position. It gets harder every day, because some people who have done me wrong, and they know they've done me wrong, act like it's no big fucking deal. When you do somebody wrong, and it affects them on a cellular level, like what I'm talking about, I don't want to get into detail, because I don't want everybody to know all of my business, especially the negative business. It's hard for me to maintain a proper, healthy attitude when people who've done things to me are standing next to me, and the only thing I want to do is snatch their life out their body. Now, granted, I'm not that powerful, but I can pretty much beat a person to death without a problem, except for the conscious part. You know, it's not right, and the moral part that I like my freedom, and I don't want to go to jail and have to fight every day because I don't want people trying to rape me up the ass. But if I'm standoffish to you, or if I'm acting funny or strange to you, it's more than likely that I'm probably fucking angry with you. And if I'm angry with you and I speak to you, it's only because of respect. That's it. I can love you and dislike you at the same time, which many of people in my life, in my family, I love you because we family. But you as an individual, I can't fucking stand you. I hate your fucking guts at the same time. And it's not that I hate you and I want you to die. It's that I hate the person who you are. And you need to grow up and change. You need to take responsibility. You need to not try to live above your means and then flaunt all the shit that you don't know that you have, that you shouldn't have, because you owe people things that you should be paying them back on. In that case being, for me, the people who owe me money. Alright? If you owe me money, but you're spending mad money, like when my car breaks down, and you're buying things for your car, when you should be just having a car and paying me back instead of flaunting your shit in my face. You can't get mad at me for wanting to choke the fuck out you when I've spent mad money for you and wasted it, and then I've lent you mad money and y'all don't want to pay me back. If I'm not in a room with you, this is why. You know you owe me money. You're flaunting your spending in my face. But you're not considering the fact, not one fact, that you owe me money. And you refuse to pay me back. And then you're acting like I don't have the right to be mad about this shit. I went off yesterday. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm not going to mention names. So one of my nephews and I got into a little bit of a debate. And he's like 13. So he doesn't have a clue on how life works. I'm 45. I got a grip on how most life works. Not so much a clue, but I know more than what he knows. Alright? See, when you're 13, 14, and below that, you're not paying your bills. Your parents are. You're not going to the store and buying your shoes. Your parents are. I'm 45. These shoes cost me $40. These shoes cost me $40. That's $80 right there. And these shoes also cost me $40. Now, I may have just made a big misunderstanding and overstep. Because the truth be told, I may have just told y'all the wrong damn price on these shoes. If this is the right address and the right damn thing. Yes, I think I told you guys the wrong thing. So these shoes were on sale. This is the receipt. Alright. Now, because I had a military discount, these shoes initially are $64.95 a piece. However, it was military discount day, so they took off like $15 or so. And so, you have a receipt. I'm sure you guys can't read that. And I can't get any closer. So, $64.95. They dunked it off. $15, $22. They did it for another one, and it dumped off $5 extra as a subtotal. Military discount. So one was $44, another pair was $44, and the third pair was $22. So it was a grand total of $123. With the military discount, I managed to wind up paying $124 with 30 cents tax. Okay? Now, I know you're thinking, well, you got new shoes. You can wear a different pair of shoes every week. And now I'm going to tell you what's actually going to happen. These shoes have to carry me for a year. Because the military only pays me $270. Technically, the paper says $269 a month. I bought those shoes because the shoes down there have holes in them. And I can no longer wear them because the insteps are worn the hell out. So, you can't see it unless I push my finger all the way through the damn thing. But there's a hole there. Excuse me, it's on this side. Well, there goes my finger. All the way through there. There's a hole there. So these shoes are pretty much done. Those are worn all to hell. He's 13. He doesn't have to pay for his shoes. He doesn't have to pay for his cell phone. He doesn't have to pay for his dental insurance. I'm still trying to find a job where I can get health insurance. Because I can't afford health insurance. I have to go to military hospitals because it's the only place that I can get treatment. Because by law, because I was a vet, because I am a vet until I die, they have to see me. Okay? I have to pay for my medicine. The military only gives me $269 a month. Not $2,000, $269 a month. I have to take odd jobs that pay cash to make ends meet. So when I lend money to people, I need my money back. When my father died, he gave me money, and I did the one thing that he told me not to do. And because I love my father, and I love other family members, I pitched him his money. Not my money. It's money he left me to live off of because I have the worst luck in the family of all his children. I have never been able to hold a really decent job because they're just jobs. I want a career, not a job. And I've been through hell and back. And I'm in hell again. Because I lent money to people. My car broke down, which means I have to use whatever reserves I have from school to pay for my car to get fixed. But the people who I've given lump sums of money to have pretty much did this to me. And then they flaunt that shit in my face. So yesterday, when my nephew said something about a person that I lent money to, not just for one thing, but for two things. One was for a car that that person no longer has. Two was for schooling so that person can get a great job. That very same person went and bought new rims and flaunted that shit in my face. Like, fuck you. I'm not going to pay for it. That very same person went on a vacation. Like that same damn week that he got the rims. Went on a vacation. I haven't been on a vacation since I worked at Brown's. And they ordered me to go on a vacation. Because I refused to go on vacation because I need my money. Fuck a vacation. I don't have children. I don't have a wife. I don't need a vacation. I need to work. Because I'm one of those people. If I'm not working, I'm not living. Because I didn't get the chance to go out and have a life because of all of my siblings and who I love and hate at the same time. Started having all these kids with people who didn't want to have kids. And I got stuck taking care of them. Just like my mom had me and them. And we got stuck with them. So everyone's acting like I don't have the right to be a little bit angry about the things that I'm talking about. But lending thousands of dollars that you don't have and that you never have and can never get back to people who you think are going to pay you back is a big fat fucking hell no. Don't do it, and I'll never do it again. If I ever come back into some money, you bet your sweet ass, I don't give a damn if you're dying. I'm not giving you shit. Because I didn't give it to you. I lent it to you. Because my dad told me not to do it, and my dumb ass did it. I'm pretty sure his urn is swirling with ashes. It's probably boiling over from the ignorance that I have done. But I own it. It's my fault. I shouldn't have done it. But I believed that I actually was going to get this shit back. I literally put my hope and faith into other people having honor and a moral compass. Well, this person that I'm mentioning got new rims. The car that I was paying for that he doesn't have, the car he currently has is way better and way newer. And my money is gone. And he's just riding around flaunting it in my face. And thinking I'm not supposed to be mad. So that same nephew told me that when we had the little gathering over the weekend, that everybody outside was talking about me. The key point to that was that they were outside talking about me. They weren't going to be man or woman enough to say that shit to my face. Because they know that I'm going to put them on blast on what they owe me. But since certain people won't go to bat for me and help me get what they owe me back, since that person made me lend it to them, I'm kind of in a no-win situation. But I have learned from that. It will never happen again. If I hit the lottery tomorrow, these people can get that right there. I've given up too much of my life to have to keep suffering because of ignorance in my family. And I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm not. And they're on their own. You're grown enough to make this problem. Be grown enough to deal with the consequences and make it go away. So I went off. And like I said, I speak to these people because it's a respectful thing to do. But the hardest part is being close to them. Because if I'm in striking distance, I am afraid of what I might do to them. Which is why I'm in this room. Which is why I'm making this video. Which is why I went off. Because why should I have to suffer? Because I'm the older brother? Because I haven't gone out and fucked myself out of my life? I didn't have to. Everyone else did that for me. Having babies by motherfuckers who didn't need to have babies with them. Stopping me from getting jobs so I can take care of these babies that my dick didn't create. And in the 40 some odd years of taking care of them plus their kids, not one person, not one sibling has come to me and said, I'm sorry. Not one sibling has come to me and said, thank you for giving up everything that you ever wanted to do in your life to take care of our fucking happy accidents, to take care of us because we were fucking happy accidents because mama wasn't afraid of no dick. She was afraid of condoms though, because clearly there's 7 of us. And that's 5 too damn many. I love my siblings. But the way I've lost all my life because of my siblings, and none of them have not one time, have come to say, I'm sorry. Thank you. Or my most important one, the one that they need to do, because I could die tomorrow and have nothing. And nothing to show for the fucking stuff I've gone through in life. None of them have come to say, we're going to do better. We're going to make your life better by stop dropping our burdens on you. You're not going to keep watching our children. We're going to find a way so that doesn't have to keep happening, so that you can go out and successfully live the rest of your 40s, your 50s, and if you make it to 60, your life. Because you've wasted 40 years of your life taking care of us and our children because we were too stupid to grow up slow. We wanted to be fast asses, and you've paid for that. And we're sorry. My big sister and I ain't never got that. And yet they're still making the same damn dumbass mistakes. But I don't have the right to be mad. Which is why I can't stand too close to people. Because I am afraid of what I might do when I snap out of it and realize who the hell I am. When I wake up and remember that I'm the monster from the projects that used to beat people's asses. Not because I could. Most of the time it was because I had to. But once I got good at fighting, once people at the projects realized that I wasn't a fucking joke, that I wasn't Daniel fucking LaRusso from the Karate Kid, and they see me beat some of the biggest and the baddest some bitches out of West Haven, I think that I might hurt somebody. Which is why I can't stand too close to people. Because if you're in striking distance, if you're within the palm of me being able to grip you, any martial artist will tell you this is an extension of myself. This is a weapon. It is made for terminating people. No, that was truly a drop. I am a weapon. When I joined the army, they beat it in our heads that we are an army together. But one soldier is an army of one. My warrior ethos never leaves my pocket until it's on that table when I'm done for the day. Before I leave this house, that warrior ethos is in my pocket. I live, eat, and sleep it, just like I do with Kung Fu. The hardest part of being me is keeping my mouth shut and my hands to myself. Because people have wronged me more than most of my life. And those lucky bastards, not just family, but school bullies, police officers, everyone who's ever crossed me the wrong way, the only reason you are breathing today, the only reason why you are alive, is because it is illegal for me and whoever the hell else on this earth and in the known universe and in any alternate timeline or alternate universe that you have pissed off to kill you. Which is why all of you should be grateful. All of you should be thankful that I love my freedom. Which is what keeps my hands to my side. But my mouth is free to say whatever it wants. Because these 2 hands and feet is all I own. And they're not mine. They are not yours to own. That came out completely wrong because the Jewel song is where that came from. What I meant to say was, these 2 hands and feet are all I own. They're not yours. They are my own. And that's the way it says on the Jewel song. I'm not afraid to use them. I just don't want to have to deal with the aftermath of me not being able to stop myself from beating people to death. So that being said, I want to end this video on something positive. I'm about to turn my life around. I'm about to change my life for the better. And hopefully before I'm 50 years old, I will have the career that I want. I'm going to school for police science and criminal justice. It's not the career I want. But I need a job. I'm having issues with the military and voc rehab. I've been leaving phone calls. They haven't been returning them. So I don't want to have a line that says I'm not participating. I will be calling Lady Deadpool again today, as I have done for like the last month and the last 2 or 3 Wednesdays with no response. You know, I can't keep living this life. So I need to accelerate. I need to ascend. I need to rise above the pain that I'm in and succeed. And once I do that, I'm leaving everyone behind who's been in my way, who's held me down, who refuses to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do until it's their only option, and refuse to pay me back, and refuse to do what's right because it's the right thing to do, and refuse to apologize or attempt to do better with their lives. I'm not going to spend the next 20 years of my life raising kids that my dick didn't create. I'm not going to spend the next 20 years of my life taking care of my siblings and their problems. You dig your grave with a silver spoon. Feel free to use a bulldozer or a front end loader or an excavator to cover yourself up, because I'm no longer going to extend my hand or an olive branch. If I'm going to extend anything, I'm going to extend a switch with some sharp ass thorns on it, wrapped up twice. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Be seeing you. That's 20-something minutes of your life you can't get back. I'm sorry.